Hello, I'm going to show you a quick demo of the brand new BleachBit Text User Interface. To download it, you're going to go to ci.bleachbit.org. These are unstable releases. Sometimes you'll see more than one per day. They may contain bugs. Please use with caution. The most recent one labeled TUI is what I'm going to download. I'm going to get this set up here. Microsoft Edge gives me a warning, so I'm going to click the three dots, keep, down arrow, keep anyway. Open file. Standard installer, simplified from the regular BleachBit GUI. I'm going to install today just for myself. You can see here it's under my user profile. This is a little more lightweight than the BleachBit GUI, so this goes a little bit faster. And finish. Alright, so one of the things you'll notice is that I have the regular BleachBit GUI and the text user interface both installed. They are parallel installs, so if I look in Add Remove Programs, I see both of those available. To access it, there's a couple ways, but I'm going to use the console prompt and go here. Before I show you this, I want to contrast a little bit with the graphical user interface, which is installed in a parallel directory. So in the parallel directory, I've got the graphical user interface, which comes with, a command line interface. Talking and typing at the same time. The main thing to notice here is this is a little bit older version of Python, and a big thing here is that this is 32-bit. Now, if I do the same thing for the text user interface, which comes with CLI as well as the TUI, make sure you spell it right. So with the switch sysinfo, I get the system information. I've got a newer version of Python, and a really cool thing is now we've got a 64-bit process. For a long time, BleachBit has been 32 bits, but this one will be 64. There are a few ways to start the text user interface. If I add switches like this, then it's going to use the classic talking and typing. It's going to use the classic command line interface, and this is the same behavior that you get in the GUI, is that if there's no switches, it launches the text user interface. So I can launch it without any switches like this, and here we are. Another way to do it is it does get a shortcut, so you can see this one is the graphical user interface, this is the text user interface. So here we go. You don't need to use the command line, I use the shortcut. Please do notice the banner. This is alpha level software. Please use with caution. It is brand new. It does not have all the features. It is a MVP, minimal viable product. So I'm using the up and down arrows to navigate. I push right to open up the cleaner, and now I've got these options I can press spacebar to pick the ones that I want. Anything that's selected here goes into the same configuration as the GUI, so you can switch back and forth between them. So let's say I want to clean the cache in Edge and Google Chrome. I hit P and it starts previewing in that bottom window. This takes a moment, and here it says would delete 3,000 some files. I can also look at I can filter this by the options. So if I hit enter here, this is just the options for Google Chrome. And it is a very long list, 2,000 files in here. When I am ready to delete, I hit lowercase d, shown down here also, lowercase d, and it asks me to confirm 3,000 files across 2 different cleaners. Yes. And now you can watch it deleting here, and you can also use your mouse. I'm using the scroll wheel to scroll down here. It's still deleting. While this is running, I can hit question mark to show you this is the help. There's a couple other commands that we haven't gone through yet. One of the things in the bottom that you'll see is O. You can hit O to toggle whether you are overwriting files. When it's off, it is much faster than when it is on. I'm going to uncheck all of these to show you another keyboard shortcut. So instead of lowercase d to delete all the selected options, I'm going to hit Shift D or capital D, and that deletes the focused option. So that is Microsoft Edge history. P works the same way. So I can go into here and hit Shift P, and that just did a preview only of history. If I hit enter, I'm seeing that same list of history. That's about it. Enjoy and let me know what you think. Again, keep in mind this is brand new, missing lots of features, probably has some rough edges.